Hey, what's going on YouTube? And thank you for clicking on this video. In a sec, we're going to transition over to Burton from Propstream, who's going to show us their amazing new app. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of apps for real estate investors, wholesalers, those driving for dollar things, and Propstream took it to a whole other level. They literally took their whole desktop application and stuck it in an app. And this thing is absolutely amazing. I love it. I could see every investor using this, every wholesaler, and I can actually even see real estate agents using this. Or to be honest, they should be using this. So don't forget, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, as it'll help my video. And also, if you have any questions, put them in the comments section. Also, hit the like button to give Burton some love because he's such an amazing guy over at Propstream, who's always updating and giving us some new features. And actually stay till the end of this video as I will share an amazing bonus that I give to all the Propstream users. So without further ado, let's get into the video and check out this awesome new app.
I want to leave off with showing you guys our new mobile app. So just a few days ago, a few weeks ago actually, we released our mobile app. And this is what that bad boy is going to look like. So if you're the main account holder, the mobile app is for free. It looks just like this when you log in. So just use the same username and password. Again, the mobile app is free for all main account holders. If you're a team member, you're going to need to speak to the main account holder to get access to it. But the concept with the mobile app is that your toolbar is now at the bottom, and there's just 5 tools to worry about. There's search, which is where you'll be able to search an address, an APN, or do geolocate. So the idea is you're out there talking to the owner, you don't have your laptop with you, you forgot your paperwork. Well, don't you worry. You can type in the address, just like the address that we were using earlier, and see not only the details. So here at the top, you see the address, characteristics. You also have the photos. MLS photos are there. You can tap on the photo and see all the photos that we have. And then below that, you have the same layout that we have on our desktop. So you have the property details, which if you look down below, you get to see the property details, ownership's name and land location. But then there are different pills that you can click on. So you can see the pre-foreclosure details and see all of that. And you even have documents that you can see. So you can get documents straight from your phone. But not only do you have the pre-foreclosure details, but anything else that the property is going through. Bankruptcy details, lien details, MLS details, right? Tax information, transaction history, the open loans. So for the first time ever, you don't have to bring paperwork with you, right? All the information that's on our desktop is now here at the power of your hand. Now, not only do you have the details with you and the situation that the owner is going through, but in case the owner wants a price, you can now run comps right then and there. So the comps area will let you see the comps, the neighbors in case someone sold recently. You also can see that what the cash buyers are buying in the area to make sure you're not offering too high. But with the comps area, you have the same setup: public records, right? MLS records, or you can use both if you'd like. And then from there, when you get your results, you can tap on your results and see your comps. So here's one of the comps. It's characteristics. You can even tap on the photo and just make sure it was an after repair comp. Was this comp actually something that was repaired? And it does look like it was, right? We can go to the next comp and do the same thing. There's the next one. What does that look like? Okay, that one's a comp for sure. So you have now the power in your hand. Now, before you choose public MLS, you also have the ability to filter. To the right of both, you have the filter icon. Same filters on our desktop. So filter date range, characteristics to isolate the comps that you need. And then on the opposite end here, these 3 horizontal bars, that lets you generate a report or save the comps. You can lock the comps in the filters, but the report's the same report that was on our desktop. So it shows you the comps. You can save it. You can even share this report to a team member or an external contact. Hey, buyer, I have a property for you. Here's some comps. You should check it out. You could send it to that external contact. Now, the idea with the system, again, the idea with the mobile app is so that you can make an informed decision. So imagine we go to the property, the owner's talking to us. We get to talk with confidence because we have all the details of what's going on. owner wants a price. Okay, we can now offer a confident price because we have the data. We're not just shooting from the hip anymore, right? We're using the MLS, public records, or both to get the correct ARV. And then opportunity. So here we get to see the numbers, right? What's the estimated value? What's the estimated equity? What's the lien amount that they owe? What's the loan amount that they owe? So the idea is this is going to be designed for you to have a confident conversation. But let's say the owner is not there. Let's say we were driving for dollars, right? We stopped in front of the house. It looks abandoned. Well, great. I get to see the details, run comps, see the numbers. And then if the numbers look good, right? If the equity is good enough, then it gets to get skip trace, right? I don't want to just skip trace if the numbers are not good. So our system now lets you vet the properties before you decide to spend money on skip tracing or sending a postcard. And that's the thing. Without this detail, this property could have been abandoned, and I send a postcard, and then when the owner calls me, I say, well, how much do you own the property? And they're like, oh, well, it's upside down. Well, if it's upside down and I only know how to wholesale, then it's not going to work for me. And so, sorry, Mr. Owner, I can't help you, right? So not only did we waste time on marketing, but we just literally, built some false sense of hope. The owner thought we were going to be able, why would we send him a postcard if we couldn't help him, right? Now, he didn't know that we sent a postcard because we didn't know the numbers, right? But now you know the numbers. Now you get to see if it has equity or doesn't have equity. If it doesn't have equity, don't send it a postcard, right? So that's how this system works here. You also have documents that you can purchase, and then you can get directions. If you're just the type that wants to knock on the door, you can get directions straight to that property. And then share. You can share the details of that property. So this is what the details looks like. And you can search details either by the address, either by APN, or let's say you're driving for dollars and the address is kind of blocked by a tree, or it's just the roof is falling apart and you couldn't see the address. Geolocate is your best friend. You pull up to the property, you look for the parcel, you click on the parcel, and it shows you the property's details of that parcel. And then you can go into the details and run your analysis from there. Okay, so that's the search page. That's the first icon. You can search by address, APN, and geolocate, which is tapping a parcel. Geolocate, what I like about it too, it's kind of like a table conversation type of search, where if someone says, hey, I have a property in Atlanta, you should check it out. Well, okay, well, what's the address? And you can type in the address, or you can type in the city, Atlanta, and it will zoom you into Atlanta. So it says, okay, we're in Atlanta. Where is it? Oh, it's over here by the zoo. Okay, it's just south of the zoo. All right, it's right there. Oh, there it is. And we can tap on that parcel and get that detail of that property. So I like the geolocate because of that little magnifying glass. It allows you to zoom in on an area. It also lets you change the view from satellite to road view, and then you can reset your search by clicking on that bottom button. Now, as you see that anytime you're in a property and you go to the details here at the top right, you can tag and you can favorite that property. Tagging means that a certain thing happened, right? Status. What happened? Appointment was canceled. We followed up. We left a message. We sent marketing, right? Next is tags. You're driving. What happened? Well, we saw broken windows, overgrown lawn, the roof is caving in. And these are not things that are here by default. These are things that I've added. You can hit the edit button right here on the right side, and you can add your own filters. So you can say smells bad or spoke to the owner, and you can hit add, right? You can also add notes. Hey, I'd like to buy this house, or talk to the owner. Wife makes all the decisions, and then you hit apply. So you can do things like, wife makes all the decisions. And then you can also assign it to a team member. You can assign it to yourself or your team member. But when you hit apply, it tags the property. And when it does tag the property, you now are going to see that on the desktop version. And also I can favorite it. That's the heart button. And what favoring does is it puts it in my favorite section. So I've not only tagged the property and put it in my favorite section, which is now here, but on the desktop version, so if I go to the desktop, and I'm just going to need to refresh this right here, I'm going to see that here in the lower left-hand side of the My Properties. So in My Properties, here on the lower left-hand side, the LA Sorna that we just tagged is now here. And not only is it here, but there's the tag. See, wife makes all decisions, overgrown lawn, sent marketing. So it's a communication between two systems. And finally, to the right of favorites is our revolutionary drive tool. So a lot of people ask, can I build a list with Propstream? Can I do the same thing I can do on the desktop, search a market, and then build a list? Answer is no, you cannot. However, instead of searching a market, you can search a radius around your phone. So the first thing in the drive is, do you want us to record what we're about to do? Yes or no? Second, you have two options. Set filters in drive. So this allows you to use the same filters on our desktop. So side by side here, it's nearly identical. It's nearly identical, right? Instead of searching a city, right? Instead of searching a city and then going to the filter, here on the mobile app, I'm searching a radius. So it says 15, but what I'd like is a 2-mile radius around my phone. And then I start applying the same apps or the same filters. I want non-owner occupied. I want it occupied. Quick list choices are the same ones here, right? Quick list choices on market, vacant. Let's do a lien, right? Then we have property characteristics. We have MLS stats, right? So we're looking for off-market properties. We got pre-foreclosure details, ownership info, same filters on our desktop that we just went over. So here I'm going to do an individual and 5 years of ownership. And we can do equity, mortgage amount, whatnot. But again, instead of searching a market, you're doing a radius. And now when I hit apply, oh, sorry. That's I was keeping it running in the background. So my filters should still be saved here. I think there's an update I did not get. So let's go back to drive. Okay, cool. They're still locked in. I'm going to go ahead and apply, and then Propstream is going to say, okay, within 2-mile radius, and based on those filters, here are the properties in your vicinity that meet that criteria. So this app has revolutionized driving for dollars, because driving for dollars was just looking for abandoned properties. With this app and our drive feature, you can now look for properties that are in pre-foreclosure, properties with the lien. Let's look at number 2, for example. Right, number 2 doesn't look like a property we would have considered a physically distressed property, right? Definitely not a property you would have drone by and said, oh, yep, that's definitely a lead, because it doesn't look like a lead from the outside. But what makes this a lead was the fact that when I did my filter search, it showed up with a lien. And this property has a $3,100 lien on the property. And that lien can cause a pre-foreclosure. And I'm able to identify that. And so from the comfort of my home, I get to see where this property is at, right? I get to see that it's right over there, right over here. I get to not only see that, but I get to now run comps, get the ARV. I can see the opportunity. And then once the numbers all make sense, I then can skip trace, send postcards if it's a non-owner occupied property, or if I feel like, I just want to talk to the owner, I can just go get the directions to that property. And so that is our new mobile app. Now, that's the set filters in Drive. Anything that you're doing, so as you're analyzing properties and driving, it's monitoring your entire activity. So right now, I've spent about almost 2 minutes in this area and all the stops I've made. But when I end it, it's going to ask you, do you want to save your status? You can hit save and name it or end it. And then Just Drive is the opposite. Just Drive is, hey, you know what? I'm not looking for a specific filter. I just want to drive. I just want to drive and see what's around me. And so as I'm driving, I then can click on parcels and start adding parcels along the way. So I click on a parcel, go to the details, add a favorite, and then go to the next property, right? Go to the next one, keep driving. So Just Drive is where you get to create your own route. Now, when you're recording your drive, we're going to store it in the More section. So the history is just all the properties that you've saved, but the More section shows you your mobile activity drive log. So here, you get to see all of the drives that have been saved. So as you can see here, this is what it looks like. It shows you your recent path, what you did, all the stops along the way. And not only that, but again, this is not just for the most recent one, but this could be for one that you did many weeks ago. It just stores your log. It shows you when that log was performed, right? How long the distance was, how long it took you, and how many stops along the way. And you see these greenhouses? Well, the cool thing about that is if you click on the greenhouses, it shows you the property that you added at that time. And that is our new mobile app. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. My name is Burton, and I appreciate you guys watching this.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and actually got some value from it and learned something new. If you did learn something new and you liked it, and I hope you did since you made it to the very end, do me a favor, hit that like button. It'll help my video and the algorithm. And then also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because this channel is all about softwares, tools, tutorials, reviews on softwares and tools really around real estate investing, wholesaling, and flipping and stuff like that to help you generate more leads, manage your leads, and actually scale and manage your business without the headaches and stress. So I have a really awesome bonus for you. If you're watching this and you're new to Propstream or you're thinking of getting Propstream, there is a link in the description for a free trial. And if you end up buying it, feel free to email me. Now, my email is in the About section of this channel, so definitely save that email. But once you get Propstream, email me, and what I'll do as a bonus for you for getting through my link is I will actually go into your Propstream account and I will create what I believe are the most motivated, hot list of demographics right now that you should be marketing to for the next 3 months. So you tell me what county you are, I'll go in there, I'll create a bunch of lists for you with enough data to last you for 3 months, because my main goal is for you to close a deal within the next 3 months of this tool. So, and I will also send you a video explaining how I created the list, why, the reasoning behind of targeting those certain demographics, and then also some tips on marketing strategies of reaching out to these homeowners. So pretty awesome bonus. Don't forget, links in the description, my email's over in the About section. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Thank you.